And if you want to put a little subheading down there, we are today dividing by multiples of 10. Which, if you were guessing what multiples of 10 would be, and really the only ones that are going to give you are multiples of 10 up to 100. So that would be dividing by 10, or 20, or 30, or 40, or 50, or 60, or 70, or 80, or 90. Basically, this is your introduction into double-digit division, which can be good, bad, or otherwise it's the same as single digit, just a touch bit more difficult. Let us look at a problem, like 60 into 725. 60 into 725. Okay. The algorithm stays the same, which I can't remember. What is it? What do you guys use?
Gums.
Plums?
Gums.
Gums. Gums. I use what? Never eat soggy waffles, or PEMDAS, or whatever it is that. Multiply, subtract, divide. Anyways, the gums works, goes into it. The thing you have to remember is this, okay? Instead of a single digit here, now we have a double digit. Okay? And it's very, very crucial that you just keep your columns completely straight, but you follow the same rules. 60 does not go into 7, so you should not have a number above the 7. You don't have to put an X there, I just did it so I remember. Does 60 go into 72? That's where things get a little more difficult, okay? But you can do some things that kind of help you a little bit here. Really, just to find out what's close, you can kind of ignore the ending digits on both numbers and say, how many times will 6 go into 7? That just kind of gives you an idea, which would be 1, right? So you take 60 times 1 if you need to, but that's 60, which makes sense. If I put a 1 up here, I'm going to get a 60, and I subtract, I end up with 12. 12 is a big number. Can I have 12?
No.
Yes, I can.
Oh,
Yes, I can. I cannot get a number that's bigger than the number I was using to divide into it. And 12 is way less than 60, so you're okay. If I would have got a 65, that I can't have. But I can have a 12. Okay? I can have a 12. I was just setting you up for that. And then the next rule is this. You bring down the next number, which is a 5. So now I have to see how many times 60 goes into 125. And again, maybe that isn't completely obvious to you right off the bat, but if you cover up the 5 and you cover up the 6 and think about how many times 6 will go into 12, that's a good shot at what the answer would be. How many times does 6 go into 12? 2. And if you take 60 times 2, you get 120. Does that sound about right? Yes, I think so. So I put my 2 there and I get 120. I subtract. Can I have 5 as my leftover? Yes. Okay, and I don't have any numbers left to bring down, so I can keep my remainder 5 up there and call it a mathematical division day. No, it's not bad. It gets bad when we start having like 63s and 67s and 68s. Those get a little more dicey, but since they end with zeros, it's really pretty easy. Let me give you another one. How about 610 divided by 50? 610 divided by 50. Following our little Gums algorithm, which is one of my favorite words of all time. Okay, again, 50 does not go into 6, so there should be nothing above a 6. How many times does 50 go into 61? Probably just once, because 5 goes into 6 just once. 50 times 1 is 50. Subtract. I bring down. Subtract, I get 110. So here's where things get a little goofy. Again, think about covering up that last digit. How many times will 5 go into 11? Probably 2 times. So 50 times 2 is 100. So that sounds like it's right. Can I have 10 as my remainder? Yes, because it's less than 50. So, well, of course. Let me give you one for you to try. How about this one? How about, let's do $1.00 problem. 40 into $4.80. 40 into $4.80. And you can ignore the decimal until the very end of the problem. So just do 40 into 480 and see what you get. Give you a chance to do that. 40 into 480. 40 into 400. Should be a relatively quick sort of thing there, yeah? Shouldn't be too hard. We got some answers? Going a little fast there. 40 does not go into 4, so there's nothing there. You could bring your decimal up right away because it's going to go right there. How many times does 40 go into 48? Or how many times will 4 go into 4? Ben?
Once.
Just once. That's 40. Do my subtracting. Can I get an 8? I sure can. Bring down. How many times will 40 go into 80, Ava? Twice. Seems like 12 is the number of choice today, isn't it? And with a little key for you 5th graders, if they give you a money problem, it's going to work out evenly because you can never ever have remainders with money. Okay, or the book won't. You could, but the book will not give you one. So if you end up with something left over at the end, you probably did something wrong in the problem. So your answer to this would be 12 cents. Think you're okay with division? Perfect. Cancel this thing. You have a quiz